One can't help but wonder what's going to happen to Canada if Mr. Trump is elected, as he probably will be, as president and implements a program of charging duty on items that are imported from other countries that might otherwise have been produced in America. Canada is in about the same position as America. We've lost our factories and our manufacturing, the whole economic platform of Canadian manufacturing. And we are now buying all of these goods and services from overseas. And those goods and services have no import duties on them. And this makes it quite unfair competition with Canadian production because everything produced in Canada bears the cost of our government. Our taxes are paid on the wages that we pay our employees, and we pay taxes on our consumption, we pay employment taxes. We have about 30% of our economy goes to support our society, goes to pay government. And that 30% is turned over 2 or 3 times in Canada. So therefore, each $1,000 that we import would in Canada be producing about $500 worth of government services. And instead of that, in Canada, we're paying about $500 on 1,000 that we could produce in Canada. This is not fair to our producers in Canada. They can't compete with goods that come in here without paying any taxes, without paying any costs of supporting our society. If we charge the same amount of tax on imported goods as is paid if we produce the goods in Canada, then the imported goods, instead of being $1,000, would probably be $1,600, which would lead one to think that maybe it's not that our employees or our manufacturers are less efficient than other producers in other countries. Maybe it's just that our production absorbs all of this cost of our society that the imports don't. If you took it to its end, we would be buying everything imported and producing nothing in Canada, but we would still be paying all the costs of government. So we would be paying probably 60 or more percent to government and the rest to the imported goods. So if the United States is going to start to tax imports, and even if they don't, Canada should certainly, because we don't need that. We have natural resources we can lean on, but right now, in order to offset the taxes that we're not getting from on the imports, that's going to take of our natural resources. And so what are we leaving for the next generations? We're taking the natural resources that they will need to sustain their societies, and we're also loading them up with all kinds of debt that they will have to pay that we should have been paying all of these years. So we've got to do something quickly in Canada. We've got to take a look, a rational look at how we tax goods and services in Canada. Thank you.